Our guest today on Chasing Birdies is used to draining threes under the bright lights and looking like he just stepped off a magazine cover. And now, my man is in pursuit of birdies. Chandler Parsons joining us here on Chasing Birdies today, guys. My man, we appreciate you coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it. Love your stuff. Love watching. So appreciate you having me as always.
Well, it's kind of been a long time coming. I know
It's
you and Pep's been talking a little
It's
bit.
been a long time coming with John Barry, and I don't know if we want to tie Wiz into the mix. He's a little bit of an outcast, but we're so happy it's finally happening.
Yeah, those are the guys, man. Those are the guys that kind of first got me into golf. Or they're members of the same club in LA, so they were raving about you guys. So I figured I'd hop on.
I love it.
No, it's all good, dude. So you're in LA right now?
Yeah, I'm in LA.
That's awesome, man. That's
Well, he was just in Gaza and won his damn flight.
Oh man, I just got back from Gaza Sunday night. I don't know if you guys have played in these Discovery member guests, but they are straight chaos.
yeah. I've seen photos, of like troubadours, but so walk us through it because we're all member guest junkies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're just different, just because it's more based around partying and drinking, and it's probably the same kind of style you're used to. It's like 5 9-hole matches at
Yeah.
Gaza this weekend. There was 15 flights
Holy
of
shit.
two-man teams, 6 groups in each flight, and you basically have to win your flight. And you get to the shootout. It's in front of everybody on the first hole, and what's cool about this one is depending on your handicap, you tee off from a certain distance. So if you're like a scratch to a plus, you tee off from 185. If you're a 5 to a 10, you tee off from 165. And then if you're like a 10 plus, you tee off from 150 and no strokes in the shootout.
Which is great.
So, which is great because I've gotten banged before on a double popper to lose a tournament, which was not dope.
It's the worst. It's the worst. How'd our boy Colt Nose do?
You know what? Cole, he made the shootout. He played with B. Morrow, the ex-hockey player
Yeah.
who's a stick. And they were the favorites probably just because they're also, no strokes, take them out. Those are two of the best golfers in the field, right? So they got to the shootout, but they struggled in the one-hole match. I think B. Morrow kind of hooked one left and then put kind of Colt behind a tree, and he wasn't able to get up and down. So, but they won their flight. They won some money.
That's the thing, dude. The top teams, man, it's so hard to win a member guest to win it all.
So hard.
I mean, because it just is. It just is. So the best team in the field is not a shoo-in to win the member guest. Period. And that's kind of fun, I mean, Pep and I have been in shootouts before together, and most have not gone well. One we did take down one, but it's almost like an anomaly in some respect because it's kind of like luck.
Yeah, it's a marathon, dude. I mean, it's 5 6 9-hole matches. It's you're drinking all day, you're up all night. So it's a game of stamina too, not just golf. And then, even if you're an ex-athlete and you're used to playing in front of people, when you get to that shootout, man, it's
It doesn't
like
matter.
I was good at basketball. Basketball didn't make me nervous. When I'm in the shootout, it's a squirrely little feeling.
We just had our Chasing Birdies too, man, that JB played in and Wiz, and I was paired with Jeff Carter, who actually played for the LA Kings for a couple of years, won a couple cups there, and that's what he said. He's like, dude, everybody thinks that just because I play in the NHL and I can score a shootout goal in front of 20,000 people, he's like, that's natural to me. This is not. I am so far out of my element right now. It's not even funny. And if you think about it, people don't realize like that ball just not moving. There's so many thoughts that go into your head before you hit a shot or a putt or something, and that's why you're a 3-point. Somebody passes you a 3-point, you're just reacting, right? You don't even have time to think.
Yeah, you're right. And once I started golfing too, I really started respecting these baseball players. I'm like, how the hell can they hit these 95-mile-an-hour sliders? And I can't hit this ball that's not moving, that's on a tee, and I can't consistently do the same thing. So you definitely have that level of respect for other sports once you do this. But he was right, man. Like basketball came easy to me. It was natural to me. A 6-iron in front of 1,000 people is not.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing about member guests, and I try to tell my wife, I'm like, you don't understand. It's not that fun. Like, it is fun, but it's also, there's a lot of work. You're tired the next day. There's headaches involved. Your body's sore. Like, it's not just all fun. It's a lot of work.
I know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean, trust me, I have a lot of fun when I play in these things, and I think that's why I usually do pretty well because I just really enjoy myself, and I feel like if I ever start overthinking it, it's probably when I will stop playing golf because I'm not that good.
So
Go-
what got you into the game of golf? Clearly, you had a fantastic college basketball career at the University of Florida, which congratulations to you guys from last year. And you had a great NBA career. You know, a lot of people at the end of their careers like, you know what, I've made my money, I'm done, and I'm just going to hang out at home.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know what's nuts is I grew up in Florida and I grew up kind of around golf, but I never really played. And I would just go out there to pound a couple Four Locos and drive the cart. And I was a little shit that would just run out on the course and take someone's ball, or when the jackass moves would came out with the air horn. That was what golf was to me. So I never really played my whole career, which sucked
Right.
because I was hurt a lot. So I had a lot of time to play golf. But once I retired in 2021, COVID happens. I get in this car crash. I'm kind of going through this gnarly lawsuit, and basically my lawyer's like, you need to lay low for a while. I can't do shit anyways because it's COVID. So I went out to Sherwood with a couple of friends in LA, and I was so bad, but I still, the one shot will keep you coming back. And as an athlete, I had the drive to continue to get better
Right.
and better. And so I've only been playing for like 4 years now, but I kind of started just being out there and kind of being away. And then that natural competitor in me just being so bad early kind of helped me, love it. And it was the closest thing I had to like an NBA team, right? The locker room's the same thing as a country club. You have the trash talking, you have the gambling, all the action, like that. It was just a comfortable transition for me to go, from the NBA to now this country club life where it's kind of that camaraderie and that hang and the men's grill.
Yep.
Like it was like an easy hop over for me. So I loved it. I started playing during COVID, like I said, and it's pretty much what my life revolves around now.
So every day you're probably playing every day.
Not every day. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old,
Oh,
so not
well,
not
Yeah,
every
you,
day. But I'm playing a good 3 times a week, possibly 4. I don't play on the weekends, and course it's closed Mondays. That's kind of a downer of a day. But
yeah, that
Tuesday to
sucks.
Friday, I'm usually ripping it.
dude, we just had on Chris Trott, the TaylorMade guy. You remember him? You know him?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I don't understand you Americans. He said, you pay all this money to be at a country club, and your course is closed on a Monday. He's like, in Europe, it's open 7 days a week. And
Yeah.
he's right. If you think about it, you're like, that's kind of ridiculous that a Monday
Yeah,
is
in
closed.
certain clubs, I guess they are open on Mondays. But then what pisses me off is the course will be in great shape, and then they'll close it for 2 or 3 weeks and kind of do the reseeding and stuff. That's
Yeah.
what really gets me.
And then punch it, and you're
And then
like,
they'll punch it, and then it's closed. And then you once it opens, it's dog shit for 2 weeks. So that's where I really haven't understood that yet. But
I mean, first
Mondays
world
Mondays
problems.
okay. I probably could use a Monday off.
Yeah. So Gazer, I haven't been to Gazer. Yeah, we've been to a couple Discovery properties, but I do have a hat from Gazer, and the story behind my hat is a gal that works for me at my brokerage. Her best friend and an old classmate of Jonathan's at Marshall University is married to Sean Payton, and Sean has a crib out at Gaza Ranch, or did, or does, or
Skylene.
will. Skylene, yeah.
She can play.
So Skylene, so Sienna goes out with Skylene, every year to Gaza Ranch, and she texts me. She's like, "Hey Bash, you want a hat?" And I'm all, "Yeah, give me a hat." So I got a hat, and then she's with Skylene at what's the place in the Bay? What's that place?
Chileno Bay.
Chileno Bay. She's there this summer. She's like, "Hey Bash, you want a hat?" I'm all, "Yeah." So I got these hats, and I'm typically not the guy that rocks logos of places I don't wear.
Yeah.
But I love the Discovery vibe, dude. It's just a vibe.
Oh
that
man,
vibe is-
they Melvin and JJ, these guys changed the game, right? Like to me, golf was a rich old white man sport where it was stuffy and fucking pants and tuck your shirt in, and which still is cool when you go to certain clubs. You go to Riv, you go to Bel Air, like there's certain places that you respect
Right.
it, the etiquette of it.
You go to the
But
Hamptons.
man, when
it's
I'm
just
at
like
I have a place in Chileno Bay. When I'm there, and my shirt's off and my hat's backwards, and I have no shoes on, and and you're taking shots every other 3 holes, eating burritos, fire like it's they made golf so cool and so much younger, and I get it. I understand the other side of it. Like I still would love to go to Augusta. I still love to go to Pebble and have my shirt tucked in, but man, Discovery's it's definitely my speed.
That's where it's at. Have you checked out the I was just up in New York and I thought about driving by, but what I didn't realize is how big Long Island actually is. And it's like, golly, man, it's like 2 roads getting through the whole damn place. So that the hills just opened up.
Yeah, I haven't been to that. There's an upstate New York one called Silo Ridge that's supposed to be really dope, and then there's one in the Hamptons called Dunes Deck, but there's no course. But I heard that's great. I mean, dude, they're popping up all over the place. Their next one's in San Tropez. They're doing one in Steamboat Springs. They got
Oh, Steamboat.
Oh my God.
Atlantic Fields, right? You got to go through Atlantic Fields now to get to
At the
MJ's
Grove.
place at the Grove. So
Yeah.
like they're all over. I'm telling you, they're the dopest properties in the world, man.
Well, and again, like you said, it's I'm all in to wear my shirt tucked in if I'm at at Bel Air or Riv, a high these Oakmont Country Club in our backyard, Pikewood National where Ryan's at.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm all for it, but whenever you get to the only Discovery I've been to is Troubadour. You get to Troubadour, and it's like you don't have to wear a shirt.
Yeah,
No.
no rules. No
I
rules.
probably should have a shirt on, but it's so much fun that you don't have to worry about anything. I'm a guest, and I can wear a bathing suit and a t-shirt and not have to worry about a single thing. Like it's
100%.
incredible.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude.
Yeah, but the cool thing too about the properties is that there's a family aspect to it too. You know what I mean? Like your family, your kids, the wife, everyone. There's something for them to do to feel in place. Whether it's posh amenities or the food, whatever it is, the vibe
Oh,
is
yeah.
what it's at. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, at Chileno, they have 2 courses now. They have a par 3 course. They built a water park. There's like a kids club and like a school. There's an urgent care. So when we go to Mexico, you don't have to leave the gates because this Discovery property, Chileno Bay, and El Dorado's 10 minutes away. You can go play that course, which they got some sick holes like on the water. Chileno's more like views rather than on the water, but they've built it so family oriented. You can go with your family, you can go with just your wife, you can go with your boys and have a golf boy. Like it's the most versatile places that I've ever been to.
Yeah, 100%. No, that's cool, dude. That's badass. Gazer, I think it was was it Neeler that we were talking to that said like that's like his favorite spot
Yeah.
of all the
Yeah,
Discovery
James Neal.
properties. Whether it is or isn't, I don't know, but I know it looks badass.
Yeah, no, it's different. Bro, I'm from Florida. I never knew Idaho was dope. I go to Gaza Ranch like 3 years ago. This lake's the size of Tahoe. There's mountain vibes. It's got a little bit of everything, and the course is an everyday track. You can play these Tom Fazio courses. You
Yeah.
can make it more challenging. Play the tips. You can scoot it up and kind of really go low there. So they figured out every single angle to please you.
Yeah.
So for you being from the you were at the pinnacle of sports. You played in the NBA, and now you see your social media and you're in all of the celebrity golf events. I mean, you were with Justin Timberlake, the Kelsey brothers, this, that, the other. What is it for all these guys that want to play golf?
I think it's just what we touched on earlier, just the camaraderie of it, the hang. You're outside, you're off your phone. It's very time consuming, obviously, but just having that kind of vibe where you're hanging with the fellas. And as an
Yeah.
athlete, like I said, it's the closest thing you have kind of to what you're used to, and
Yeah.
and whether it's a lot of action that you're betting, a little bit of action, just the good shots that keep you coming back, the bad shots that make you want to quit. Like it's just always something. The weather's always different, the putt's always different, the pin's always different. So there's always ways to kind of mix it up. And I think especially as athletes, we're so used to being great at our craft to where now we have this game that there's always room to get better, and you can continue to get better till you're 70, 75 years old. So it's perfect.
Now, one of the funnier videos on Instagram that I've seen pertained to you with Robbie Berger. When that video
man.
when he was talking about when you invite him to play a gambling game.
Yeah. So we got this 5-man wolf game, right? And we play it a little differently. You determine the order by throwing balls or pulling balls out of the hat. And, say Ryan's the wolf, he hits, depending on who strokes. Pepe, you hit next. He takes you. If he doesn't take you, you're on the team of 3. You can always spit, you can always keep, and we play it with a hammer. So natural birdies double, natural eagles triple. If you lose by 2, it also doubles. And you pay everyone up at the end. So we usually play like $10 dots or $20 dots. So I have 100 dots at the end of the 18 holes. You have 40 dots. You owe me 600. You owe Ryan, if you know what I mean, and so forth. So you pay everyone up. So it gets a little dicey. And then you have side bets. You have indies, and so we kind of get it up there, and then everyone, if it's 5-man, everyone gets 3 chances to be the wolf, and whoever's the low man with the least amount of points, they get to make it 5x on 16, and they go and they become the wolf. So it kind of gives the
Holy
guy who's
hell, you
getting their
need an
shit kicked
accountant.
in.
I
It
know.
gives the guy who's getting their shit kicked in a chance to kind of get back or really get buried.
I
But
mean,
it was so, that video is so funny. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm
he got
James
I
John
honestly,
Barry.
I don't even remember if he actually even. I think he shit himself, and I don't even think he played in the actual Wolf game. I think he just had indies.
Really?
Yeah, because he. I don't know if Have a Day was off the ground yet, so I don't know if financially he
Yeah,
was. He was.
it might be a different story now, but
Yeah,
then it was he was not. He was just doing indies, right?
100%.
that sounds like an awesome game to just get completely fucking confused about. Like I'd be like a deer in a headlight. Like you'd be telling me what's going on.
Yeah,
Other than
Yeah, and it does. Like it's like because we always have someone new or this guy I'm bringing this buddy, so it's always kind of and their strategy of when you want to hammer their strategy because if I hammer you and you lay down, it kind of eliminates the 1x2 option. So it can get a little confusing, no doubt. A couple of times we've played other clubs in LA. We'll pay a dude like we always have caddies, but we'll pay a guy to have a scoreboard and walk with us.
oh my god, yes.
Really?
Yeah, we
That's
have to,
sick.
bro. Like we're drinking, we're partying. Like I'm no, we got to have someone that's sober that can keep the score.
Yeah, you got no idea what.
Hey, bud, you're the one carrying the scoreboard around today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's great.
I think that's the coolest thing, man. Like playing, you could create any game you really want to on the golf course. The problem is when you start pulling, they're so damn protective of their strokes. You know,
Yeah.
people, and I don't get any strokes, so I'm giving strokes. So it's like, well, are we playing it off that ball, this ball? Did you do the calculator right? Is it at 80%, 100%? Why are we doing 80%? And I'm like, Jesus God, just fucking play. Like,
Yeah.
listen, here's the deal.
Just tell me at the end what I owe or what I
You know what
want.
I'm saying?
But that's the problem too with the whole stroke thing. It's like John Barry, he's a +1, right? So he's constantly getting pissed of getting.
Oh, and he'll tell you about it.
I'm a 9, right? So like I'm getting 10 to 12 shots on him. So when you throw in that hammer and I hit a good tee shot and then my approach, I'm 10, 15 feet away, I hammer. He doesn't even get to hit his second shot because I'm 10 feet away for birdie for eagle, and it just drives him fucking nuts.
Nuts.
Oh,
I got a
I've never
great
seen
JB
somebody
story.
so competitive as JB. But go ahead.
Ah, dude.
This couple weeks ago, we're playing up at Nemacolin, and he got paired up with one of our good buddies, Anthony. And Anthony's a great dude, you know, but he was the highest handicapper in the event.
Oh, I heard this story.
So, well, I'm curious. So I'm paired with him and Anthony in the first round with my partner. In every hole, John's coming up to me. He's going, he still hasn't made a par yet. He still hasn't.
That's zero pars all day, right?
Still hasn't. Yeah. And literally on the 18th tee box, which was a par 3 we ended on, he came up to me. He goes, Bash, my guy still hasn't made a fucking par yet. I can't believe this. I'm like, I know, dude. Tough day for A-Dart.
Yeah,
I mean,
Next day he had 3 skins though. He had
Yeah.
2 skins. He had 2 skins. So
And match play, it's so much easier, right? I could have a 10 on a hole. I just lose one hole. You know what I mean?
Right.
It doesn't matter in those games.
So what do you think about this idea? We're kind of tweaking some things for the event next year, and Pepe had a great idea, mainly because Wisniewski and the boys went back out for an emergency 9 on the other course, and they were out till sunset, and we were kind of jelly. We're in there waiting for our chicken parmesan, and we're going, God darn, it looks so nice out there, and we're in here waiting for spaghetti. So we thought, you know what, next year, after the 18 holes, we'll take everybody over to the other course for a 9-hole alternate shot. And that score counts towards your total score for day one. I think that's a great idea. What do you think?
See, I'm not usually a big E9 guy. My knees are so fucked up. I'm I'm leaving it all out there on the first 18. Now, if I knew that was the format going forward, I could adjust a little bit, and I'd totally be down for that. But I like it. Listen, I think most guys, the more golf, the better, right?
Yeah.
And it's just tough for me. Like this last weekend in Gaza, you'd play your first match at 11:10 is when we tee off. We'd finish at 1:30. Our next match wasn't until 3 o'clock.
that's insane.
It's like the break, bro. You just sit there, just pounding drinks. It's, and they have all the IVs and the masseuses and everything. It's just sitting around for 2 hours and having to go back out. It's not for me.
Yeah. I mean, I had like by that 3 o'clock match, I have 5 cigars down and I can't breathe.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, no. Well, I don't know about you guys, but like teeing off at 7 a.m. for match one, like at Allegheny, that's hard as hell to do.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you go like 7, 11, 2:30, 3, you're gassed. You're gassed.
Yes.
And that's why in the 2-man I make the first day shotgun at 10 a.m. so that everybody can enjoy themselves. The night before, you don't have to worry about anything. And the next day I do it at 9:30. So it's like it's a reasonable tee time. It's not 8 a.m. where you're hungover so bad that you can't do anything.
Yeah. I like getting up early and kind of getting golf out of the way, but like these tournaments, like the Tahoe tournament and the one in Orlando, that's awesome. The Grand Hilton one where you get paired with a different LPGA. Bro, the tee times are like 7:20. It's fucking freezing. It's I'm so drunk. Like it's just
I still haven't gone to that
that's another
hotel
thing.
room yet.
Even Discovery figured out the tee times, making fucking 11:30 a.m. first tee times. Like they just get it.
So let me ask you about this Discovery. Did you hear about the Troubadour one this year?
I've never played in it, no, but I know it's a fantastic time.
Well, I want to get your take on this. Bubba Watson and his partner won the member guest. So my question to you
What did
is,
he play as?
I don't know that, but my question to you is, should somebody like Bubba Watson be playing in a member guest?
I've thought about, like, I've talked to Dustin Johnson about bringing him, and I asked my boys, I'm like, is it cool or is it kind of corny if like I bring like a pro golfer? And I think the answer is corny. I think it's corny. I don't think it's dope. I think it's also hard to win if you're playing him as like a +6 or a +8. Like, first of all, that means I'm coming down. He's got to be a 10-shot differential, right? So wouldn't maybe a scratch golfer would make sense, but nah, it's like me going to play in like a basketball.
Yes.
It's cool. I think most guys are cool and they would love to like play with a pro. So I don't think it'd be like an issue, but I definitely think it's a little slightly cheesy.
Yeah, I'm kind of like,
But if
you don't have-
Bubba's playing as like a +8 and absolutely just
then okay, then you're good.
Then fuck yeah, then whatever, you deserve it. If he's just playing as like a scratch or a +2 or 3, I can't roll with
But
that.
I'm also like, bud, can't you let these other guys have some fun? Like,
Yeah, but I
let
mean,
them enjoy
he was the
themselves.
guest, right? I mean, not like JT played as a
Well, I
member.
mean, you might as well get him to walk out from the third hole and come out. Come on, JT.
Yeah, like I think it would be a little eye roll if I go to my first match. It's against fucking Justin Thomas. I would be like, come on, man, like this is.
Yeah, like
It's-
what are we doing?
And if
It's
you're
a little
bringing them,
corny.
but if you're bringing them, if you're bringing Dustin Johnson to your member guest, it's a little bit intimidating for these other guys. They're like, oh shit.
That's what I'm saying. I think a lot of these other guys in these tournaments they'd be stoked to play with them, even
Yeah.
if it's just a 9-hole match. Are you just firing into Zenny right now mid podcast?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, like I
Just
think
took
it'd be
one out.
sick, but I would definitely tell my boys like, yeah, fuck, I lost. I played against fucking Thigala. No shit. Like
Yeah.
like it's a little silly.
All right, I was just thinking about that.
But now these, and they're all copying Seminole. But now these clubs are doing. Well, I shouldn't say that. I take that back because I'm an idiot.
wanna go
but,
play it sometime.
But they're doing these pro member events now, and it's becoming real popular at these clubs. To bring a pro. And it's like, well,
Yeah.
so some guys are bringing. Well, they're bringing the tour players. But
Yeah.
like ours, I mean, I don't. But for you, if you're playing an event like that, DJ's in your back pocket. Hey, bud, come on.
Yeah, again, I think a Discovery type of vibe, maybe just because it's so just a circus there and everyone's having fun. You really don't even give a fuck if you win or not. But like to bring him to like a Sherwood member guest or like I probably wouldn't.
Yeah. And I got to think, we were at Grove last year and we're sitting there and DJ's like a table over and Wayne and we're all just sitting there, And I got to tell you, man, even though he left and went to live, I still love him as a player. But he was kind of grinding on his game, I think a lot of people thought I don't know, maybe they don't care as much anymore because they're not on the PGA Tour. What are they playing for? They got paid, yada, yada, yada. You hear all that shit. You heard the heckler yelling at Koepka at one of the tournaments, like, you suck now because you got paid. Bullshit. But I still think they care. I mean, I still think they
100%,
care.
100% they care. And again, DJ, he's 40, 41 years old, and like he's made a lot of money. He's got kids, and like I think he does have a decision to make because a couple weeks ago he finished, I think, 54th out of 54th in one tournament, which he's never done before. Last weekend he was actually in the hunt, kind of smoked it on Sunday. It's like if you're gonna retire. If you're gonna play, I think grind a little bit more. But it's different. Like that's different money. It's different life. You're traveling. You're flying all over the place. Like it's definitely a different game, but he's still really good, man, and he can still really play. And it's just a different, it's a different sound when you play with these dudes.
He is so talented.
Dude, I played with him like 3 days in a row. Last time he was here, he shot I think he shot a 31 on the front at Sherwood with a double. And at Riv, he lost his ball on one and shot like a 66.
Jeez.
So it's effortless. It's just
How do
it's
you lose it on?
effortless.
How do you lose it
Yeah.
on
He
one?
just he
Left?
tried to hit the driver like over that first little barranca and just kind of like hit it a little left, and we just couldn't find
Double
it.
cross.
Yeah, he's just like, just give me a bogey or whatever we gave him.
That is one of my favorite courses, obviously.
Yeah, it's a good track.
Is that the place with the cheeseburger dog?
Zero hang, but great
Oh, yeah.
track.
Great track. Great track. I think the grass is, what is it, a Georgia?
Little
Or
Bermuda
something like that.
or Kikuya.
Kikuya. That's it.
Kikuya.
Kikuya. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. I played that event. I was so green. Like, when I say green, it was like I was not. This was like 7 years ago, or actually 6. And Jason Frazier hollered at me. He's like, yo, we're doing this event at Riviera. You want to come out? I'm all, yeah. I didn't know what to expect. That's why I said I was green, because I did not know what to expect with Riv. And
Yeah.
from the moment I stepped on that property, I was like, this has such a cool vibe. It's like kind of old Muni on the first tee, because you got the cart shit going down the left. You know, you kind of see the palm trees. You're in the valley.
Yeah.
Like, it was just so rad. It was like, I loved it.
They used to like announce you too, like straight up starting lineup style, where they would actually call you, tell them where you're from, they'd give you like a little intro, so it felt real official.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of sick. They announced you. They did that at Blue Jack National.
Oh, really? Where's
yeah,
that? That's Houston.
Yeah, it's not what it was. I would say when we went. I think it's changed a lot. But you know, for you, I know that you're still involved in the game of basketball, the NBA. You have your show. I'm assuming you're doing it again this year. What's your take on the state of the NBA right now and how it's going to be looking forward?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's in great hands. I think obviously you see the production, the offense. It's completely different game than what it used to be,
Yeah.
right? It's faster. There's more threes. There's more possessions just because of what the pace these guys are playing at. And I did just sign a little 3-year extension with FanDuel, so I'm re-up with my show. So
Nice.
I'll be doing running back. Me and Lou Will, Michelle Beadle, we're bringing back the whole cast, so that'll be fun for the next couple of years. But the NBA is in great hands. Look, one of the youngest teams ever just won it. You would think that would be an issue, but there's so much young talent coming up, and we're kind of seeing this wave, right? Like our guys, I don't know exactly how old you guys are, but the LeBrons, the KDs, the Chris Pauls, the Westbrook, James Harden, our generation of players, they're kind of on the way out, and now there's the new wave, the Ant Edwards, the Wimbies, this new Cooper Flag, who we still know how good he's going to be. There's kind of this new wave of talent where it's exciting, and these guys are so talented. They're so explosive. They're so athletic. They can do certain things that even guys in my time just couldn't do. So
Yeah.
it's fun. I think it's great. I think they could tweak the scheduling a little bit. I think like right now to me is the worst time for sports, right?
Yeah.
There's no
There's
college football or basketball. There's no NFL. There's no NBA. So if they can kind of somehow push back the NBA start a little bit to where you can have that overlap. But I think it's in great hands, man. There's a lot of talent. There's a lot of great teams, especially in the Western Conference this year.
I know
That-
shit about the NBA, but
that
I
was-
hammered the total over every game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should, because there's a lot of possessions
Like-
and they play fast as fuck.
That was in my opinion, the playoffs this year was incredible. The playoffs were incredible.
I wanted the Pacers.
Yeah, and I think everyone initially thought, OKC, Indiana finals, small market teams, but they're fun to watch, and it was exciting. Obviously, there's some injuries, and Halliburton went down, but
Yeah.
no one thought that would go 6. No one thought that would go 7 games, and that was a hell of a series.
Well, our
In your
boy
opi-
from Pittsburgh rose to the occasion, 6th man for the Indiana Pacers. You know who that is?
Are you a Pittsburgh guy?
Yeah.
My mom's from Pittsburgh.
What part?
She went to Teal College, some little college.
Yeah, a little north.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's near Erie. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
don't
wonder
know
what part
exactly
she's from.
I can find out, but yeah, she's
Yeah,
she's
we're
a Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh.
girl.
Wait, who's the 6th man? I'm curious.
On the Pacers, who you talking about? Like TJ McConnell?
McConnell.
Or, yeah.
He's from Pittsburgh, bud.
I didn't know that.
Is he?
Yeah. Played it.
Man, he had a hell of a playoff. That
Started
dude
at
is
Duke and
that
went
dude
to
is the prime
Arizona.
example of just playing harder than the other guy. You know what I mean? He's a
Right.
6'4" white dude who's not the slowest guy on the court, least athletic guy on the
Works
court,
hard.
and just fucking grinds.
Yeah. In your opinion, being that you're in that state and in that kind of media world with the NBA, Cooper Flag leaving Duke after that upset, if you will. You think that was a right move, or can't one say? I mean, because it really doesn't. No one really knows yet. But what do you think?
I mean, with NIL money now, I think you couldn't go wrong either way because he was going to make so much money at Duke. But when you're so talented like Cooper Flag, you want to get to that second contract a year quicker. So
Yeah,
why not go to the NBA right now? You're a kick-in #1 pick. Guarantee yourself millions of dollars. He's going to sign a massive, if he hasn't already signed it, massive shoe deal. And he has 3 good years, and he's 1 year quicker to that $250 million extension. So
yeah,
I think it was the right move. He did all he could do in college. I mean, dude was a freshman. He was the best player in college basketball. Uh, and you never run the risk, run a severe injury or anything like that. So I think it was the best decision for him. And he fell into a great situation in Dallas.
no doubt about that, dude. It's getting back to our age. Yeah, I'm 38. Pep's 39. So we've seen, you and all the other guys, Durant and LeBron and kind of that whole run. I remember I was living in San Diego back in 2010, and I went up to LA to see the Lakers play the Suns, and it was like, because I had never been there before. I think it's the Staples Center. Is that where they play? And Kobe, watching that whole thing kind of roll out, dude. It was just, it's kind of nostalgic in a way, looking back on some of those guys that I used to grow up watching and seeing how they play. But truthfully, I do think the game has changed in a lot of ways from what it was. And I am not an NBA expert, obviously.
No, it has changed. It has changed. And I mean, the style has changed. The officiating has changed. Some rules have changed. The whole timetable of training camp and how many preseason games have changed. So it is. I hate when guys. The one thing I don't like is when guys are like, oh, nowadays it's soft. It's not soft. It's just how. First of all, the guys make a lot more money now, so you're not going to see a guy throw a punch and miss out on 5 game checks. It's just They're not soft. They're smart. And that's how the officiating is. There's no hand checking. There's flagrant 2 fouls or any sort of aggressive play that's not on the ball when you're getting kicked out. And again, then you're harming your team. You're not available to play. So that to me and the physicality of the game, how it's played is obviously different, but that doesn't mean the dudes today are soft.
Soft, yeah. No, I would agree to that. So you navigating from your career in the NBA, obviously transitioning to golf. Is there a rumor out there that you might be involved in some pickleball?
Oh yeah, man. Pickleball, I feel like it's kind of died down a little bit. I feel like it was a thing for a couple of years. Now padel has kind of taken over. You guys played padel with the glass around. It's I still like pickleball more, and I went in with me, and I'm part of the ownership group with the Dallas pickleball team with Cuban and Dirk. So and not to bring up Discovery again, but it's such a cult there where everybody plays at Chileno Bay, and everyone. And again, that's another game where I can go play with my wife, I can play with my parents, I can play with 2 50-year-old ladies that could absolutely smack me. Like it is truly a game. It's a game for everybody. But yeah, I'm still big on pickleball.
Man, I can't do it after
You guys
my
play?
injury. After my injury last year, I'm out.
You know what?
What was the injury, Pat?
All right, man. You ready for this one? So my son's last baseball game of the year. All the parents wanted to play wiffle ball, and I drank like 3/4 a bottle of tequila, and I'm like, you know what? This is stupid. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Well, then I'm like, give me the wiffle ball bat. My son's pitching to me. It's outside, keeps going outside. I'm like, F it. And I step on home plate to one-arm it, and my foot slides across home plate, rolls on the other side, 7 screws, plate, and a tightrope. And when I had surgery, my surgeon told me that she has 4 to 5 pickleball surgeries a week.
Oh yeah, there's some. I mean, it's Achilles after Achilles on the pickleball court. Did you hit the ball when you stepped on the plate or no?
No. All I remember is I heard crack, crack, threw the bat in the air, and I laid down, and I was just thinking, oh, my God, my golf season.
Dude.
And I just remember hearing my son saying, Mom, Dad's dead, Dad's dead.
Yeah, it's like I've had 7 knee surgeries already, so I
Good
can't
Lord.
imagine now at 36 and so washed and 2 little kids having like an 8-month rehab right now. So and I've seen dudes tear their Achilles like on the pickleball court, and it's fucking awful. So that is the only kind of sketch part of it, but
Yeah, because you don't know when you're gonna tear your fucking Achilles.
oh, and that's the worst when you're like, oh, I'll just play against this older couple, and then it's that one ball you try and go get to, and
G4 makes some killer pickleball shoes.
G4 makes some killer golf shoes too. I think
Yeah.
they're the best. They're the most comfy, best golf shoe. I
Their
think.
new ones are the
Oh, they're so
MG2X.
they're so good.
So good.
The pickleball shoes work on the golf course though, Chandler.
This
Do
story,
they?
this
Yeah.
story is hilarious. We went to Sage Valley,
Sick.
and have you been there?
I haven't, no, but
Dude.
I know a couple of members there.
We got to do that one, and maybe next spring. But he's unpacking his golf bag, and he pulls these shoes out. I said, dude, those are pickleball shoes. He said, no, they're not. I said, go to their website, look up pickleball lifestyle. There they are. There's literally no
I didn't even know there was pickleball shoes. I thought they were just tennis shoes.
they make
Dude,
pickleball shoes.
I was just scrolling one night and they caught my eye like everything else does, and I'm like, well, golly, I need to get that. And so
That's unreal.
and so they're laughing at me, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck, dude. They look good. I wear them. It's great.
Did you play well in them?
I've played well in them. Yes, I've played bad in them too. But I won't blame the shoes. But with that G4 talk, I know style's a vibe right now in golf. And you mentioned Malbon. I think you mentioned Malbon earlier. But what's your brand of preference?
You know what? There's a couple. I mean, Melbourne, I feel like is more off the course for me. I feel like it's more kind of streetwear. Red Vanley, the shorts, like when it's hot, I love the Red Vanley kind of stretchy short with the little fake button. They're basically gym shorts. DJ's brand extracurricular. They got some good shit that fits really well. When Massimo, that G4, their stuff is great, and their shoes to me are by far the best. And like their accessories, their gloves, their bags are pretty fire. Grayson, it's a great brand.
Yeah.
For a big guy, I'm sweating balls out there. I like kind of the stretchy fit. So those are probably my my go-tos.
Yeah, Red Vanley is incredible. So
Yeah, we rock the Red Vanley, man. They're a sponsor of the show, so we rock that swag pretty hard. And I gotta admit, the pants and the shorts are unlike anything else. I mean, truthfully.
Oh yeah. Especially when you go, like I'll play at Bel Air. My buddy's a member there, and you have to wear pants, even when it's 105 degrees.
Oh.
So that's where you really need the Red Vanley, where you got the light, loose fit.
Yeah, no, for sure. I get them tapered a little bit though. I got to be honest with you because I'm a little short statute guy.
Oh, you get them tape. I need mine. I'm 6'10", bro. Mine look like capris on me.
so you got 16 inches on the guy on the other side of this.
Yeah, yeah. I'm 5'6.5", so I bring them up, and we need to get yours down a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, damn, that'd be a problem. But dude, man, we appreciate you carving out some time. I know, like I said, it's been a long time coming. We've been really stoked to have you on the show, but we're not over yet. We are going to transition this to the last segment of the show called the Tap In segment, presented by Bettinardi Golf. Check them out online at bettinardi.com. Pep's going to ask you some questions that demand your quick response.
Quick response. All
I know
right.
that you've played with a lot of cool people, but what's your dream foursome?
Dream foursome would be Tiger Woods, myself, Trump, and Michael Jordan.
It's a pretty stout foursome right there.
Yeah.
All right, your favorite basketball moment?
My favorite basketball moment is probably, honestly, like I always look back to draft night. Like as a kid growing up in Orlando, like I looked at the Orlando Magic players like they were aliens. Like I remember I cried when I saw like Hito Turkoglu in the mall one day, and I was like, holy shit, that I was freaked out. And that's always what I wanted to do, right? So there's nothing like that feeling of draft night. Because no matter what happens before then, no matter what happens after then, you can't ever have that moment, that memory taken away from you. And I know exactly who was there, what it was, everything. So that was a really special, cool moment for me. And I always dreamed about that moment and got to live it.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
All right. Advice to younger kids playing sports?
Just believe in yourself, man. Work hard. There's always somebody out there that's going to, go the extra mile, work harder than you. So whether it's, baseball, taking batting practice or getting an extra jump shot up, it goes really, really fast. So continue to grind and enjoy the process of working hard. Enjoy the process of struggling and getting through some hiccups because, it's going to be over before you know it. You don't want to look back thinking I could have done this or I could have done that.
All right. And last question, what are you chasing?
I'm chasing birdies.
That's right. Every day.
And member guest championships, member championships.
Just all the wins.
I want it all, baby.
Chandler Parsons, thank you so much, my man. We appreciate you coming on.
Hey, dude, man. Yeah, thanks for joining us, man.
Appreciate you guys. Let's get